Hello and welcome to another installment of Dusk's MPQ. Today we'll be taking yet another look at two characters who work well with Bullseye, 3-star Daken and 3-star Luke Cage. The team up of Bullseye, Daken, and Luke Cage is a fast-paced, synergy-based composition that gets the majority of its damage to the use of Daken's blue ability alongside Bullseye's purple and Luke Cage's black. This team covers all color bases with the exception of red. The goal of this team is to have Bullseye steal the killing blow and generate massive amounts of strike tiles, to which Daken can use his blue ability and dish out some decent damage. Luke Cage is part of the team because he is able to stave off enemy tile matches with his red passive and allow Bullseye to always have a target to use his purple ability. The main colors you'll want to focus on matching will be purple, blue, and black, and not necessarily in that order. Now, let's take a look at the different combos that you can pull off with this team. Luke Cage's red passive, Unbreakable, into Bullseye's lethal improvisation deals moderate damage and will down any opponent under 2,800 health. And since Luke Cage's red will always trigger at the beginning of your turn, provided there isn't already another protect tile on the board, Bullseye will always have a target tile to use for his lethal improvisation. Daken's Pheromone Rage into Bullseye's lethal improvisation is another combo that you can utilize. In the event that Luke Cage is dead or stunned and you lose the protect tile, making a green match to trigger Pheromone Rage will give you strike tiles to target as a means to using Bullseye's lethal improvisation. After triggering Contract Killer using Daken's blue ability, Chemical Reaction is a good way to cash in on some good damage. Don't worry about the fact that you'll be losing some strike tiles because the damage you get far outweighs the tiles you lose. Now if you're looking for some big damage, quite possibly the best combo that you can land is Contract Killer into Righteous Uppercut, followed by Jab Jab Cross and Chemical Reaction. It is important to use Chemical Reaction last, because you don't want to use up all your strike tiles before you're able to land Luke Cage's abilities. While I haven't listed this combo on the screen, please note that if you ever end up with 11 AP and green, you'll be able to cast Bullseye's Deadly Precision. I know, I said this was a terrible ability, but actually it can be used to generate some AP and colors you might need. So do consider this if you're ever in a tight squeeze without some colors that you need and you happen to have 11 green AP. Now then, let's take a quick look at how to build your team before we jump into the gameplay. I'll be quickly going over this section on Bullseye because much of this has already been analyzed in my introductory guide to Bullseye. So for those of you who haven't seen the guide or are curious as to why I build this character the way I do, feel free to check out the guide. Speccing Bullseye 553 is the only option we have here that makes sense. We're looking to maximize on the killing potential of Bullseye's purple ability, so we'll be able to invest 5 points into lethal improvisation. Next, we'll be dropping another 5 points into Bullseye's black ability, Contract Killer, because we're looking to flood the board with as many strike tiles as possible. This passive will be the backbone of our offense. Lastly, with the remaining 3 points, we'll just go ahead and drop it into Deadly Precision. Next, let's take a look at how we're going to build Luke Cage. There are many variations in building Luke Cage, and many of them are viable, but I really suggest building him 5-3-5 because we're looking for maximum damage output. We'll need 5 into his yellow because it is by far the most damaging single target yellow ability in the game. When you finally do manage to gather up 13 AP to cast this skill, you'll really want to make it worthwhile and make it hit hard. As for his red passive, we'll only be putting 3 points into this skill because we're only looking to minimize some match damage from the enemy team. Having more than 3 points in this skill will ultimately gimp your damage output from the other two colors, yellow and black, so we're going to go ahead and only put 3 here. And finally, we'll be emptying the rest of the points into Luke Cage's black ability, Jab Jab Cross. At 5 points, Jab Jab Cross hits for a small 1,044 points of damage initially, and then jumps to a walloping 4,340 afterwards, as long as his countdown tile is still up. It is best to save up to at least 18 AP before using this skill, but casting it early is okay too, it really just depends on the situation. Lastly, before we take a look at the gameplay, we're going to go over how to build 3-star Daken. Since we're looking to fill the board up with as many strike tiles as possible, we'll be placing 5 points into Daken's purple, Pheromone Rage. This means that every time that we make a green match, we're going to be laying down 2 strike tiles onto the board. Not only will this give Bullseye a guaranteed target to use for his lethal improvisation, but it will also allow for Daken's blue to hit even harder. As for Daken's black passive healing ability, we'll only be putting 4 points into this. Understandably, at level 4, Daken will need 8 blue tiles to avoid taking damage from heat, it will be worth it in this situation because we'll need the extra points to invest into his blue ability. Speaking of which, we'll be dropping 4 points into Daken's chemical reaction. At level 4, Daken's able to convert up to 4 strike tiles to hit for a total of 2,410 damage. I'm putting 4 points into chemical reaction because I'm looking to convert the maximum number of tiles into damage. Since we're going to be laying down so many tiles, losing a couple here and there actually won't make a big difference. Now finally, that moment you've been so patiently waiting for, the gameplay. I'll go ahead and preface this by saying I'm actually going against the last node in the Deadpool daily quest, simply because this is a good way for me to get a benchmark of just how much damage this team can dish out, and if it can even take on this Deadpool daily team. If it can't, then there's no really good reason for me to try in the future to use this team for level 200 or 300 nodes. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here. Let's see. Take the purple match here. I'm going to take another purple match. The reason why I don't want to take this green match too early is because I want to get as much purple as I can before I lay down the strike tiles. Because once I start laying down the strike tiles, each of my hits are going to be really hard, and then it might be difficult for Bullseye to actually get the last hit. So let's go with that. Try to avoid me. Oh man, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Might have to switch targets here. Yeah, I'm gonna switch targets. Man, I really need to get killing blow with Bullseye. Is there a way for me to get that purple? Doesn't seem like a particularly easy way. I'll make this match. Shuffle the board up for me, please. Nice, nice, nice. No. Let's see. Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh no, 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 no! I needed that purple. Okay, this is fine. I can work with this. Take the purple match. Kill. No, why am I killing him? Kill him with it. No, him. Yes, you. Kill him with that, and get rid of these two. Why not? He's dead. I'll get some strike tiles, and the next guy's also dead. Yeah, you're dead. Give me strike tiles. Whoa, this is weird. What's going on here? Why is Wolverine in? Game is bugging out on me. Contract killer. Nice. Okay. Ouchies. Ouch. It's gonna kind of hurt. Man, Bullseye is just so fragile. Yeah, let's kill Wolverine. Let's see how much this does, actually. I'm curious to see how much Chemical Rage does at this point. Oh, wow. 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 How about jab, jab, cross? Oh, I think I can kill Thor with this. Yep. That's pretty insane. Wow. Okay, let's take that. Ooh, I'm liking this combo already. Can I do match damage to kill him? I think so. Yep. Let's take this black match here. And go ahead and take the red. Yeah, go ahead and take the red. Well, yeah, that leaves it to the AI next turn to take the 4 match. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I guess she's the lowest. Let's kill her. But you know what? Let's try this out. Oh man, this is actually kind of difficult. Whatever, let's just do this. Yeah, that was pathetic. That was absolutely terrible in terms of damage. That's why I don't like using green. You can get AP from it, but you could also get stuck in a situation where you actually don't. Like if the board is filled up with strike tiles, it's gonna be really difficult for you to actually get some decent AP out of it. Let's do this. Oh, he's so dead. Yeah, he's dead. And then all that's left is Electra. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop the video right here. Judging from this, I'm actually quite impressed by this team. The amount of tiles it's able to generate is a little bit rough in the beginning, but once you get it going, Daken's blue ability hits really hard when you get a couple of contract killer iterations off. Additionally, jab jab cross, it starts off at 1,400, or sorry, 1,044, but once you get the board filled up with strike tiles, it becomes just completely ridiculous. Like a single jab does like 3,000 something, and then the jab jab cross combo ends up being like 6,000 or 7,000 damage. So yeah, this is a definitely viable combo, I think, against say ninjas, because they get so many waves and iterations of them. But as for level 200 and 300, it might have some potential if one of these characters is boosted. Whether it's Luke Cage or Daken or Bullseye, I think as long as they're kind of boosted, it'll be okay. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed my video, go ahead and like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. And till next time, I'm signing out. Peace.